Are you a Dave? Would you like to stop being one? Well, too fucking bad. We're bridges, not miracle workers. But you can at least stop being called a Dave by contributing to this channel via our Patreon. That's right, for only $1 a month, if you want to be a bitch about it, you can stop being called a Dave and get early looks and sneak peeks at upcoming projects. Well, some of you. The Dollar Store patrons only get early access.
Who the fuck ordered a commercial for our Patreon?
Ha ha!
No, seriously, why are we advertising during a one-shot?
Or you can be super badasses like these guys. They help us keep the lights on, hire new editors, and let us do more projects like this one.
Who the fuck are you? And why are you here?
But that's not all. You also get full access to our Discord channel instead of the meager Dave level. And if you want to be a super mega ultra hyper dab on the haters not Dave...
You can't throw random adjectives like that together and call it a sentence!
Ha ha! You wrote it.
And then I deleted it because it hurt my brain to type that crap. Seriously, how did you find it?
They get to know how it all ends and how it's connected. Don't believe me? Ask Angel. He knows the end to LHA and it will blow your mind. A lot like Snoo Snoo.
We did tell Angel, and that was the reaction.
So if you don't want to be a Dave and actually want that good shit, become a patron, and not a cheap $1 whore patron. Become a Champagan patron.
We love all of our patrons just for helping out. The amount isn't what matters. Don't listen to his lies!
The link is in the description below, along with the link to our Discord. Did I mention we have a Discord? 'Cause we have a Discord. It's made of real velour.
Okay, this needs to end right now.
And who's gonna stop it, Dave? You?
You know I meant you, right?
And now back to our program. Don't forget to become a patron today.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Anime and Stuff. We're a bit early, which I know is unusual for us, but there's a reason. Also, the thing that we just talked about, I think there's a lot of people who stream that would love that. Anybody out there want a transition for their scenes when they're streaming that is essentially like the 60s Batman transition, but instead of the bat symbol, it's menu? I know, I sure do.
I mean, I do too.
I'd be game for that.
Let's make it happen, ladies and gentlemen. Also, for those of you who are here, you get an early sneak peek at this. Remember to mark Friday the 20th on your calendars. For about 12 hours, we're going to be streaming on Friday the 20th. And some of you may be able to join us. Who knows? Right now, there are 3 different games that we're going to be streaming, and this is all going to a good cause, helping Miki pay for emergency dental surgery she had to go through recently. So that's what's going on. It's here on the main Fat Dog channel. We're going to be playing Phasmophobia, maybe some Among Us, and probably In Silence if enough of us have it. She had to keep putting off dental because of COVID, and then it got too bad, and it got so bad she couldn't ignore it. And it cost a lot of money, and we're trying to help her pay it. You will unfortunately be playing with us. I mean, how's that unfortunate? I mean, for all of us, of course, for you. Keep in mind, Rick, the game that I've been talking about, In Silence, is a 5v1 game where it's kind of very much like Friday the 13th or Dead by Daylight. One of the 6 of you is the monster, and you're going to attempt to kill everyone.
That seems open to some people's interest in our group.
I love that Rick is like, Phasmo is scary, and I'm like, eh.
Phasmo is fun with friends.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Alrighty.
it is it's a little spoopy, but
Guys, we're gonna
it's not too bad.
we're just gonna jump right into it, okay?
I don't want to jump right into it.
Okay. Well,
I wanna Feliz Navidad. No, I don't know.
okay, so anyway, we're gonna just go right to the stories now. If you didn't know, holy shit, Disney Plus dropped a Lego Star Wars holiday special. It's adorable. Like, at first you're like, okay, it's Christmas stuff. It's gonna be with Rey and the group because that's the group they're showing. And then it turns out she gets a key that lets her time travel. Oh my god, shenanigans happen, and it definitely seems like a lot of fun. Like, this whole setup right here just looks amazing. Yeah, you can see her dropping into Luke's X-Wing on the trench run in A New Hope. It's really funny. So yeah, there's a lot of silliness happening. Kylo Ren meets Emperor Palpatine back in the day. Palpatine makes a comment about maybe you should put a shirt on. Just some silly stuff like that. It's great. It looks like a lot of fun. I am down for this.
The Emperor Palpatine seriously feels like something out of Robot Chicken, though.
Oh, it absolutely does, and that's why I love it. Yeah. All right. Just remember with anime and stuff that all of our stuff that we're talking about is linked down below. I love that they see Baby Yoda and even Vader is like, "Aw." All right. So, okay, quickly, I want to do an update about Shonen Jump. When it comes to manga, there's blah, 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 one household name. It seems the magazine will not be taking as many breaks this month as suspected. The report came from Twitter user Atsushi 101X, a popular manga content creator. It was there the user posted a screenshot of the November schedule for Shonen Jump. As it turns out, there will be no breaks this month, and that is quite the change from what fans were led to believe. After all, a previous schedule promised 2 breaks this November. This month would go light on new chapters ahead of the winter holidays, and Shonen Jump already enjoys a truncated schedule in December thanks to holidays. And its annual Jump Festa convention is known to prompt breaks as well, but I don't think there's going to be a Jump Festa for 2021, guys. I'm just putting it out there. But yeah, it looks like if
from
Can I finish the story real quick?
Finish because I have commentary on that.
Okay, cool. If it ends up being the way that this guy is describing, that means Oda will actually get to 1,000 chapters before the end of the year for the manga. All right, go ahead.
All right. Speaking of Jump Festa, I don't think they will have a physical one in person, but there is supposed to be some sort of Jump Festa because we are to receive Dragon Ball Super news sometime in December. They might be going digital for the Jump Festa.
Jump Festa and Comica. Now, we say that, but then again, look what happened with theaters in Japan for...
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm just like, I don't know how responsible / irresponsible Japan is being right now. Guys, if we're running through this really quickly, I apologize, but there is a live event happening in Destiny right now, and we desperately want to get there because it's supposed to start 10 minutes till 9 Central Time, which is about like 46 minutes from now, and then in 10 minutes later, Destiny shuts down for 12 hours to basically get ready for Beyond Light, which drops tomorrow. And yes, I will be streaming that.
I will not because I'll be working.
Yeah.
Which makes me a very, very sad panda.
I basically was like, nah, fuck everything. I told Tony, I was like, look, I'm not working this day. If you have something work related, call my secretary. And he's like, your secretary? He's like, yeah. He goes, who's your secretary? And I go, don't have one. Good luck.
Usually it's me.
Yo, been a while. Game Detective! What's going on? So looks like Shonen Jump's gonna be around. All right. Shonen Jump also stated, more Shonen Jump news. Mitsutoshi Bukuro, the mangaka of Toriko, will be starting a new series in Weekly Shonen Jump. And this one kind of bothers me. I don't give a shit that the Toriko author is a friend of Oda's. That should not have anything to do with it. This is literally after they basically tried to erase Act Age and pretend like that never happened. I don't want anybody to forget this shit, so I'm going to pull it up. This is our follow-up. Please remember that this guy was arrested God, what was it? Oh, yeah. He was arrested.
August?
Yeah, in August. Well, it looks on November 12th of last year. And a 16-year-old high school girl met at a hotel in Yokohama, and the dude allegedly paid 80,000 yen for the girl to perform lewd acts on him. They apparently met through a cell phone meeting website where she used his pseudonym, and he passed himself off as a businessman from a computer firm. Such websites are commonly used in Japan to arrange anonymous meetings and dates, and end up very often being used for child prostitution. And yeah, this dude literally got arrested for that, and he's still able to make content for Shonen Jump years later, even though, seriously, this... I'm sorry, the hypocrisy of
Something
this
doesn't add
bothers
up
me.
here.
The hypocrisy of this is what really fucking bothers me. Like, really, really bothers me.
So he just gets to sweep this under the rug.
This dude can literally, just because he's friends with Oda. And I'm like, what's also fucked up is that Kenshin's mangaka is back. The guy got arrested for child porn. Why is he working for Shonen Jump? This is what I'm talking about, the hypocrisy of Shonen Jump. It's like, look, dude, you can't sit here and destroy Act Age and pretend like it never existed and take it off the site, and then let these fuckers still be a part of Shonen Jump. It means nothing if you go to that degree with one person but not the others. I'm not trying to push socialism or communism. I'm just saying you need to treat fuck-ups fairly. So everybody make sure to remember, in a couple of years, the guy from Act Age will be coming back when we all forget it. When we all forgotten, he'll be back. Right? That's how that goes. That's the cycle of this shit. It's like, oh my fucking God. Do you know how many actors from, like, those series, like Toriko and Kenshin and stuff, like, because I know quite a few of them, and I've had to interview them, and number one discussion, we don't talk about Toriko, we don't talk about Rurouni Kenshin, because that damages the actor's reputation, and they had nothing to fucking do with what these assholes did. Nothing. But they don't even want to be mentioned in the same conversation as those series because of what those guys did. All right, so I know a big reason why I'm mad is because I have friends that are directly affected by this, and I feel like I'm heavily invested. But I just, I want to get that out there. Well, we ended up getting a Richie's rant without meaning to.
We always get one.
I was going to say, we were bound to get one. We almost always do. But rightly so. I think this one is justified for a Richie's rant.
This one's absolute. No, this one was absolutely warranted. Absolutely justified.
It was needed
and now that I've had my rant, Fel and Calvin, you can have your rants. Please go.
Well, see, and it disappoints me because I actually enjoy Toriko, and I enjoyed the anime. But for the
Toriko's
manga,
really effing good. Like, here's the thing.
For this shit,
they brought him back. They brought this motherfucker back
a
couple of years back.
Hey,
they brought this motherfucker
not
back a couple of years back.
Talent?
Yeah, they
not
do.
seriously have then use them.
That's what I'm saying. Also, straight up, they brought this motherfucker back a couple of years ago to finish the Toriko manga, and then everybody thought it was done. We were just like, we don't want to see him again. We're fucking done with this. And then they bring this motherfucker back. Ugh. What happened to Richie's rant electric 2 Boogaloo? I shot it with a bazooka. All right, anyway. Calvin, would you like to rant?
You've basically driven all the points home.
Okay, I just wanted to
It
remind
is-
everybody.
It's
I
kinda-
just wanted to remind everybody that was like, yay, the Toriko mangaka is back. This is who this fucker is.
It's
Like-
disappointing because
Yeah.
I really do enjoy Toriko.
Yeah,
anime
I mean, I
endings
really
suck.
love Kenshin. I have all 28 volumes. Do you know how disgusted it made me feel when I found that out and realized that money that I had spent could have potentially gone to his child pornography? Are you fucking kidding? I felt disgusted and disturbed. I had some indirect influence on that. I'm connected to that shit. That makes me feel gross. Kenneth, if you don't know, the mangaka for Rurouni Kenshin got arrested like almost 10 years ago for child porn.
And
Yeah.
how are they still friends for some people?
For some people, Oda like cut his teeth on Rurouni Kenshin before he started One Piece. He was working as one of the assistants for Rurouni Kenshin. I don't know I don't know all the details. Like with Rurouni Kenshin, I absolutely there is no forgiveness for that. Like I don't know, just no. And then, but I do understand, kind of, sort of, in a way. Don't burn your manga, Moonwolf Hunter. Don't burn your manga. It is fucked up. Do not let the man tarnish the work. But don't give the work any more money.
Put it this way: don't burn it because they were still people
Also,
that other than the manga
No.
art, like who worked on it.
now I also understand that you really don't, Moonwolf Hunter, but okay. I mean, it's I would advise you not to, but I can't stop you. So if you want to do something like that, yeah, I guess you can, but I think it's a waste. Anyway, I love all the "I'm late, what happened" things.
Long story short, the manga artist of Toriko,
The mangaka for Toriko is coming back, and I wanted to remind everybody that he literally was arrested for basically being caught with a 16-year-old prostitute. I also want to point out that 16 is actually the age of consent in Japan. That doesn't make it better, but there's a reason why. Also, in Japanese law, you are guilty until proven innocent, and most of the time you're not proven innocent. Japan has a high conviction rate partially because they will. I'm not defending what happened here, but I am going to enlighten you guys a little bit on the Japanese policing system. They will try to get a forced confession out of you, even if you didn't do it. It's even worse for people who don't understand Japanese and you don't understand how the Japanese system works. I will say that if you haven't checked out Abroad in Japan's channel, check out his channel. He does a much better he actually sits down with a Japanese attorney to talk about that, how foreigners have to be on their very, very, very best behavior when it comes to certain legalities. Because they can kind of hold you without... It's not like, I don't know how it is in other countries, but in the U.S., they can't hold you without reason past a certain amount of time. In Japan, they can kind of just keep you in there for as long as they want. They can just keep doing things and keep you in there. All right, anyway. Yeah, Japan is the worst to legal rights. Yeah, Japan's terrible with how their system of law works and the legality of things. All right, but speaking of Japanese politics, let's talk about a story about Japanese politics, but with a little bit of anime thrown in. I would say it was weeby, but the guy's actually Japanese. So Japan's prime minister basically gave a Demon Slayer quote during a budget meeting. No bullshit, and I'm gonna play it. Demon Slayer is becoming blah, 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 blah. All right, the situation was basically this. It was during a meeting involving Suga, the politician who recently assumed the position as prime minister following the exit of Abe Shinzo, attended a budget committee meeting this week. It was there, reports say, Suga spoke with Kenji Eda, a member of the Constitutional Democratic Party of Japan. The two used to work together, and Eda said it feels strange to be a political opponent to Suga given their stances. The former co-workers still seemed to be on good terms, and Suga responded to Ada's thoughts with care. That is why he decided to reference Demon Slayer as prime minister and said the following: "Since I'm dealing with you, Mr. Ada, I will use total concentration, breathing, and in delivering my response." I'm like, okay, this is like, to be fair, I don't know what the situation is in Japan, but this did seem a little kind of Pokemon Go to the polls to me. Like, you know how much Pokemon Go to the polls kind of like hurt me to my soul? I don't know if that's what this is for Japan, but because I'm not Japanese, this just seems kind of cool. It's like, dude, just fucking prime minister of Japan, just reference Demon Slayer. Fuck yeah. So, I don't know if this is as cringe because I'm a foreigner, or if I were Japanese, I would find this absolutely cringe. All right, so here's the.
全員集中の呼吸で答弁させていただきます。
And that's literally him saying, yeah. Oh God! Wow. Okay, Rick is really going hard on the Japanese legal system. I've had to move on, bro. I gotta move on. All right. So number one, in case you missed it, 2 days ago was N7 Day. Happy N7 Day, everybody. While everybody else was like cheering in the streets because like a presidential election finally got finished, or at least all of us were going through a wave of relief because at least the first round was finally over. I was busy telling people happy N7 Day and trying to spread the news of Mass Effect. And then later I went and got hooch and got drunk. So there we go. I got the hooch, baby. All right. Old 90s songs. Just, yeah. Calvin gets it. He appreciated it, I'm sure.
Yes. Yes.
There we go. All right. So, happy N7 Day. I fucking called it. Somebody grab the phone because I called it. All right.
I fucking called it!
Mass Effect is doing the Legendary Edition bundle for the Mass Effect trilogy, and they're remaking Mass Effect 1. Boom! It's tough keeping a big secret, and we really struggled to keep this one a surprise, but now it's official. We announced the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. We've heard for years your request for a Mass Effect remaster, so we're super happy to finally reveal that we've been working on a remastered edition of the Mass Effect trilogy. For many months, our team at BioWare has been hard at work updating textures, shaders, models, effects, and technical features of 3 enormous games. Our goal was not to remake or reimagine the original games, but to modernize the experience so fans and new players can experience the original work in its best possible form. It's been amazing to see the adventures of Commander Shepard take on new life in super sharp resolution, faster frame rates, and beautiful visual enhancements. As game developers, we always hope that our games will transcend their original platforms. Having the opportunity to remaster the trilogy means that the fruits of a decade of our work will live on and will be experienced better and clearer than ever. They're not remaking the first one? Boo! Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition will include single-player base content and DLC from Mass Effect 2, and Mass Effect 3, plus promo weapons, armors, and packs, all remastered and optimized for 4K Ultra HD. Yeah, that means absolutely jack shit to me. I don't have a TV that can possess those. But if you'd like to help me out, a new TV is the only thing I have on my Christmas list. All right. It will be available in spring 2021 for Xbox One, PS4, and PC with forward compatibility and targeting enhancements for Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5. More information to come in the new year. By the way, Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 should have dropped recently, or at least some of the early shit should have gone out. If you received one, let us know. and if you play on it, let us know what that experience is like. Do I want a cookie? I would love a fucking cookie Moon Wolf Hunter. That would be fantastic. All right.
Hey.
Meanwhile, at BioWare, the veteran team, you know what? I'm really glad that you're working on Mass Effect, but could some of you please, for the love of God, fix Anthem?
Yeah.
No,
I love
that. I love that everybody was touting like, fucking Anthem was gonna be a Destiny killer, or the Division was gonna be a Destiny killer, and the only Destiny killer has been Destiny. The only thing that has killed Destiny is its own servers. Well, hey, Fel, have you been trying to log into Destiny right now? You'll know what I'm talking about.
I'm probably not even going to get in.
Yeah, there is like crazy server congestion right now because everybody's trying to log on now that there's new content. Alrighty. And that's a lot of what's going on, and we'll probably live stream that as well, guys. I'll live stream it here. I don't give a fuck. All right,
WTF?
so that was...
What did I do, Yoshimine? What did I do?
Yoshimi just always blames you for everything, no matter what.
Apparently so, and I'm not even like...
Yoshimi, I get it. It's like your thing or whatever, but stop.
It makes more
Please
sense on
don't.
What the Foul when I do something wrong.
Yeah, not here. There's no reason.
Well, not
Alright.
right now, anyway.
Yeah, not right now.
Wait, people actually play. Okay, first off, Game Detective, fuck you. Secondly, yes. Thirdly, fuck you. All right,
You're
so
not.
there we go. All right, for those of you that didn't know, 2 weeks. You're telling me to be nice or them to be nice?
We'll leave that to you to decide.
Well, are you telling me to be? No. Clarification. Are you telling them to be nice or are you telling me to be nice?
You to be nice.
Fuck you.
'Cause
They're
come on, they're Dave's, obviously.
So exactly, they're beyond reproach. I can just curse them out for being Daves. Look, he just straight out said, Destiny sucks, Richie. Changed my mind. You suck, so why should I bother with your opinion? Ha!
So you, all right, so you, I saw you post this, and I'm like, why did he post about the League of Legends comics? So you need to explain yourself.
I need to explain myself?
Yes, you do.
It's not the League of Legends comic specifically that I'm going to be talking about. It is the 4-part issue of the backstories behind the KDA members that I was like, holy shit, KDA has lore? And it turns out, yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
And it explains Seraphine. And I read those comics yesterday. I had no idea it was there. Now we're all assholes here.
The comics have been Riot's comics ever since they teamed up with Marvel have been fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
So
I love that. I love that Moon Wolf Hunter and Game Detective have teamed up to say that to like hate on Destiny 2. Destiny 2 more like Destiny 2. I mean, congratulations, guys. You can be wrong together.
you guys, we'll just agree to disagree, and
Like that shit broke my Xbox. Are you sure your Xbox wasn't already broken? Don't
What?
yeet your Xbox. That's all I'm saying. Yeet skeet. Don't yeet your Xbox. That's bad. Bad juju. But yeah, I read them. They were really, really cool.
oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the KDA backstory is fantastic. Seraphim in the KDA in the comics, everything for her build up has been fantastic. She as a character in the normal lore has been very controversial.
I know there's a lot of like controversy around her because they were doing a K-pop song and then she came in and she was like singing in Chinese for a bit, and like there's some controversy around that. Like I'm not a K-pop person. I know absolutely nothing about K-pop. I don't even know if KDA is like K-pop 101. I'm just aware of it, guys. I am fucking aware of it.
So it's interesting because obviously Riot has been doing this. Their first series of comics was with Ash. Then they did Lux. They did Zed. And now instead of continuing with following a champion, they actually focus on KDA, which in that world. So it's actually interesting to see that Riot is willing to dive more into some of the skin lines that they've made for characters and actually flesh out those worlds.
Apparently they exist in a separate world, and there is a way to like hop between worlds and stuff, which is why you'll see like this banner for like this one group always in everything.
It's been building more and more. It's been hinting towards dimensional hopping. But I mean, I just had no idea that this girl group even had lore, and they dropped an album, or at least an EP with 5 songs recently. Yeah, they dropped
most of them are pretty good.
Yeah, I think a lot of people. Obviously, The Baddest was the first one, which I like The Baddest.
It was okay. I don't think it was bad. I think it was just okay. Villain is really good. Like, I fucking love Villain. I can't stop listening to that.
I haven't listened to Villain.
And More, I think that was really good. But mostly the reason I like More is because, oh my fucking god, like the camera work in that. And like, I get that it's like 3D and animated and everything, but then I freaking like really sat down and watched how they use camera. I love how camera is used in 3D environments because you're not restricted by anything in animation, and I love how they got to use that. And Yeet Skeet, you getting stuck in Destiny 2 was being confused and getting stuck at a moment and then punching your TV sounds more like a you problem than a Destiny problem. Destiny literally holds your hand. Why did you punch your TV? Oh, Destiny. Yeah, exactly. Destiny holds your hand. I don't understand how you got so lost and confused.
But back to it.
We're talking about KDA.
Yeah.
And
back to KDA.
They released a 5-song EP.
Yeah, no, I think honestly KDA is one of their more fleshed out stuff. I'm hoping they do the same for True Damage. Rumors are that next year we're supposed to get some more Pentakill stuff.
Oh, also, yeah, that was the one that they were talking about, Pentakill. That's the one that's like has posters everywhere. But
Yeah,
KDA is technically only half K-pop because you've got 2 Korean girls and 2 American girls.
Correct.
So, Kaisa, I think her name is Kaisa, and Evelyn are both American, and then Akali and what's the
Ari.
nine-tailed Ari? Thank you. Akali and Ari are both K-pop girls.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
is this Fat Dog Fantano? What? I don't even know what that means. Imagine punching an older TV with thick glass.
The thing about
Bless you.
League is League of Legends, you can enjoy the game, but honestly, the lore of the
I don't play. I love that. League of Legends, you can enjoy the game. Please tell me when that'll happen for me. I've been waiting a long time.
I enjoy the game every once in a while, but I love the lore more for League, and I love the comics.
Oh fuck yeah! Oh, I wanted to talk about that, Moon. I do, but I don't. But I know that I'm the only one that really talks about it. Ruby season 8 started.
We can
this
say
weekend.
that. I haven't watched it yet.
I
so
watched episode 1. I was moderately satisfied with the first episode. I hope.
Okay.
I also want to talk about the fucking Mandalorian, but like I'm trying not to spoil people. Can't wait till next
I
year.
haven't watched it yet. So
I can't
please
wait
don't.
to. That sounds like a you problem. I brought the topic. But like I fucking wanna sit down and do like breakdown of Mandalorian episodes, and it's not my fault if you haven't watched it. Like, bro,
I'm sorry.
there's 2 episodes have come out already. I don't want to hear your bullshit.
I don't have the app at the moment.
You don't have
so-
Disney Plus.
No, I don't.
I never got rid of it because I knew the Mandalorian would come back.
I would have had Disney Plus.
Also, I just
Well,
want to say right
my
now,
plan kind of got changed.
I want to say right now that the Replacements is basically just Mighty Ducks for grown-ups. Changed my mind. You can't. You fucking can't. The replacements is straight up the Mighty Ducks for the adults who watched the Mighty Ducks when they were kids, basically. It's like the Mighty Ducks with Keanu Reeves. All right, so of course the last thing that we're going to be talking about, and hey, if you've been shitting on Destiny this whole time, you're free to leave, because guess what? This is the last story, and of course you're not going to like it because you don't like Destiny. So, yeah, I don't care. I'm not going to say get the F off the stream. I'm just going to tell you guys, this is going to be the last thing we're going to be talking about. So if you don't like it,
Yerp.
I mean, if you just want to listen to us talk, you're more than welcome to stay.
Yeah, but we're going to be talking about Destiny, so.
So I have to ask, just because I'm
you
coming
seem
in a
to have
little
an
more
unhealthy obsession with feet. I don't. What?
I have to bring up a question though. What are we expecting in this live event? Because I'm a little bit blind. I'm a little late to the party. I know you told me, but I haven't really got a chance to look into it.
What are you talking about?
What's this live event going on today?
We don't know. That's the
Find
thing.
out together.
We're all gonna find out together, but we're pretty sure what's happening is that the Traveler is healing himself.
Oh my God! Guess what the queue time is?
I don't have to
A
guess.
lot.
I don't have to guess. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna see it.
Well, I'm trying to log in now. So
What are you looking at? What are you looking at? I guarantee.
7,089.
Oh please, that's nothing.
Oh, please.
Oh, dude, I've been looking at 11 or 12,000 for like several times. You're like 7,000. I'm like, shit, you'll be in 10 minutes.
Yeah, when I jumped in, it was at like 12,000.
Yeah, man. So, Apex best MMO. Apex isn't an MMO. Now I know
So
that
speaking
you're
of,
fucking with me.
like all sorts of live events and everything, I do think this is interesting that Destiny is doing something for their launch.
All right, so
if you guys want to help me get beyond, please.
All right, yeah, if you want to help him get beyond light. See, look, I'm at 7,014. That's not that, yeah.
All right,
It's because it's new content.
5,575.
Yeah, you drop pretty quick.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be in no time.
It's
and you
not
can join my
getting in.
fire team.
It's not getting in, it's staying in. That's the problem.
But yeah, if anyone wants to help me get beyond light, that'd be great.
I just want to go ahead and put this out there. Domestic Girlfriend had one of the best openings I've heard of 2020.
What was that?
Domestic Girlfriend? Or not Domestic Girlfriend, Rent a Girlfriend, sorry. Had one of the best openings of 2020.
You know, I have